this game here, The Council. This is one of them games where I thought it was interesting. I do have an affinity for a lot of games that happened, back in the day, back in the day, like Wolfenstein, like shit like that. I likes the and that's why I like Game of Thrones so much, man. Like they having a lot of stuff going on right there. Look at his sideburns. Look like Project Carpet. You know what I'm saying? And look at that chin. Chin look like an overgrown drumstick bone. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna hop right up in here, man. Yeah. I don't know. I got an inkling of what it's probably about, but the trailer made it look interesting, man. And if it's boring, hopefully my commentary will kind of make up for it. So I'm definitely gonna play through it. Oh, France. Got candles on the floor. Uh-oh. Somebody finna get laid. Is that how you... Oh, shit.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound.
That's a badass suit.
No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think.
Life
the
alert.
Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone.
The Illuminati.
As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
Why the fuck her nose look like that?
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
Oh, really? That boy got that cognac.
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
That's a book?
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into.
I lost my hair in the process.
Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
I promise you mouthwash.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Wait, what happened
Just
to me
a
in
few
Rome?
more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours.
Oh, shit.
You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open.
What the fuck are you...
I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
God damn, y'all whispering too loud.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero?
You serious? You can't
Pity
hear
you're
that?
not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Alright, so this is me. This is what I would probably do in real life. Mama, fuck that. You be doing some dumbass shit, mama. Sorry, mom, but I'm about to do this. Bitch! Oh, that was so fucking fake. Oh, he got a steak knife! Oh! Do something, mama! What the fuck you sitting there for? Yeah. Yeah. Nay your bitch ass on the ground with that fucking Michael Jackson suit. Mama, get his
God's
outfit.
sake, Louis. I told you to let me do it.
He on the ground, right?
Let me see.
You know, I was in control of the situation, Mother.
Oh, tell that to your nose. It's because of this kind of reaction that I prefer to work alone.
You ought to learn to trust me, Mother. Can't you be happy for once? We finally cracked the Von Borchert case?
He was just a middleman. He would have been more useful alive.
No, the fuck he wasn't.
How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me.
Or that nose.
You're much more important than you can ever imagine.
Why I'm not bleeding?
Right. Let's go now.
Like the blood just magically stopped. Nigga, get the gun. Leaving evidence and shit. That's how they did it back in the day. Just leave all the evidence right there. Read letters from or address. Oh, well, fuck you too then. 1 month later, January 20th, 1793. If my math is correct, that is 226 years. 236. Boy, that shit look like Alcatraz. Or maybe they found that hoe on Zillow for the low. Ooh, ain't that bitch got a guest highs, bitch?
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Borchert's trail on your own, didn't you?
Oh shit, we
You
in
ditched
here?
me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Nah, fuck that. My fat, you know what? Fuck that. My fat ass can get up them rocks.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you.
Boy, that nose got
In any
tightened up
case,
quick, huh?
it is
That
time for you to
Medicaid.
stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Oh, that boy.
Well now, Duchess.
That boy's
we
clued
find
up.
ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well,
Your
how very
blood.
amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
We heard there was some Crips and Bloods in the area, sir. You ain't, no, none of your fucking
Your
business.
Eminence, with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here to myself. I promise, it has nothing to do with the legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
Believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related to the legendary parties organized by our host.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway,
to the
consider
one viewer
yourself
that's in the-
fortunate,
that's
young
here
man,
watching this is
because
the
there
council.
are many who dream of simply one day setting foot
Pretty
on this
interesting so
island.
far, so hopefully
And
my
only
little
a
ghetto
very
commentary
few
will
ever
make it
make
kind of
it.
interesting.
Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
He a little too nosy, so I'm gonna play with him.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess.
I bet them titties
Cardinal?
saggy like a
A
motherfucker.
Duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Nah, man, we want the leprechaun penny loaf.
Are you alright?
You know, just you know, them titties, they fucking me up. Bring them closer. It made me feel better. I'm getting Parkinson's. I got cataracts, glaucoma.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
Ooh, what the fuck?
So?
Okay, it's done.
Did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Can you find my hand?
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
Give me
What?
a hand. Give me a hand to find my hand.
Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No,
I made collard greens.
no! No!
Ooh.
You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
Oh shit! Give me a tissue.
Hugh.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep
Did he,
it.
did he see in the
Are you
future?
better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Unless
I'm
you're trying
sure,
to give me
yes.
head, get the fuck out
Fine.
of here. I wonder why she know where that book is.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake?
All right, so this is the first time I can
Absolutely
move.
need to find you, Mother.
All right, so to catch up, from what I'm being told, there's a book, a prestigious book, that him and that old lady with the that's his mom. They
Louis,
they
during
have
the
a
trip,
book,
I had
and they're
something
looking
I
for
wanted
it.
to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before.
When?
At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Nah, she a little too nosy, man. Oh, I get to pick. Okay, diplomat. The diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker, he avoids false pies, and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. He's convincing. Okay. Occultist. The occultist is the master of deception, convinced of the importance of knowledge. He has acquired extensive expertise in science and arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. I don't like using people, but I definitely would like them to get in my business, so I'm not going to pick that. Detective. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. All right, see, the thing with that is, if I tell her I'm a detective, then she's going to pretty much tell everybody else I'm a detective, which will blow my cover. And me being the person I am, I can read shit anyway, so I'm going to go with diplomat. And what do we have here? Yeah, I'm definitely going diplomat. Yep. How many points I got? Oh, I got 3 points. Convince people with the sheer force of your will and your attitude. Divert people's attention. Oh, I'm definitely getting that. Wait, did I add it? Oh, I did. Did I? Convince people with the sheer force of your will and your attitude. I'm gonna add that. And one more is express your graph of the geopolitical situation. Yeah, I definitely need to learn the tricks in the trade about this. Yeah, we are a diplomat, baby.
Well, I've devoted myself to the interests of France to the best of my abilities. A few years ago, I had a brush with some of your fellow countrymen.
Counter-revolutionaries, I'd imagine.
Exactly. They got away, thanks to a little diversion I came up with to keep the sans-culottes away.
Look at her, she biting.
Believe me, they came close to adorning the walls of the catacombs of Paris.
So that young French diplomat was you? The mercy you showed the agents of the Queen roused the admiration of the court. Few would have let them leave France alive.
Duchess, I'm surprised that anyone still remembers.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Oh, no.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Ooh. Okay. The thing about this game, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
Real
I
life.
imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say, you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Move.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
Yeah, I'm definitely
No,
would have remembered.
sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember?
We fucked.
No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Alright, your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. To access the skill required for the situation, you just need to have unlocked it. That cold sore.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can
fainted.
believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlocked conditions and effect as they offer very interesting improvements. Yeah, that we own to you, Duchess. Where did she go? Alright, let's get to him. What up, James? They still paying you $2 an hour?
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
And the front of that lace front. Yeah,
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island.
Except you.
But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost of the effort points. Let's see.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We
Sarah
came
de
to the
Richet.
conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
I don't want to cause no trouble, but...
Thank you. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
When sir would like to go to the manor, it will suffice to take the stone stairs there. Duty calls. Of course, sir may take as much time as he requires.
And he finna go tell.
You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
How do I look at that?
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out this, See what else? Got some rope.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. A lantern. Nothing special. Let's see what's hidden inside. Let's look. A letter written in an Oriental language. This letter's in Japanese. It's addressed to a certain Kei Shotaro in Tokyo.
I don't know why they showing me this shit. Like, I don't even know who the hell these people are.
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
Fuck, I'm going in order.
It's too badly written, I can't make out the address. The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there. Hôtel de Cluny, Rue de Mathurin, Paris. I guarantee this letter is for my mother. The address is a hideout for the Golden Order. If you write anyone over there, you have to watch out in case someone's reading your mail. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Let's see what's inside this letter.
Oh,
so,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You've never talked to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar? Ah, it's coming back to me. Godoy is the head of the Spanish government. He was appointed by King Charles IV, if I'm not mistaken. Rumor has it that he's very close to the Queen. Too close. Much too close. But hey, That's none of my business. He has a reputation of being upright and proud, very attached to the aristocracy, and close to Louis XVI. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
See what else we can find on this side.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
So I'm pretty sure they saw me all in that damn mailbox.
It's like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder. This might just come in handy.
Wait, am I walking around with that bitch? Okay.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
All right. Hey man, how much is this house, man, on Zillow?
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Shit, Gatorade and gum. This dude was waiting on me at the top. He must have seen something, man. Consult your journal frequently to check the immunities. See, that right there ain't even necessary for this house, man.
Whoa. Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
No, you wouldn't.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you?
You should have asked
You
that a
see,
long time
your
ago.
mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance.
Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
Not really.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
So why
That
don't you tell
is
me?
very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Mother passed her passion for art to me. Ancient art. Very ancient.
I didn't know your mother was an art lover.
Oh, no,
Mainly pre-Christian objects, which are believed to have unique properties.
Well, how interesting.
He would have known
Now that you mention it, I can indeed imagine Sarah getting interested in that.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
So direct.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Of course.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. Your secret is safe with me. You know my mother's reputation. As her son, I will defend the de Richet's word with the same fervor.
I would expect nothing less.
Let's go,
Listen,
baby.
my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Deruchet. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast.
Okay,
without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Well, he pretty much told us the gist. I mean, I don't think it's needed. All right, I think we can trust him, man. He didn't spill the beans. You know what I'm saying? But the Duchess, I don't know. Titties lie. I'm checking around every nook and cranny for the clues or anything like that. I ain't going up them stairs. This shit right here, if I was rich, I wouldn't need this kind of shit. Like, what do you call this room right here? Amongst all of this shit. Hell no.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
We take all that. Y'all didn't see nothing?
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
That's a big-ass fireplace. Y'all put whole
Since
trees
I
in
set foot
that
on the
bitch.
island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington,
I knew
President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
Boy, you nosy than a bit.
Believe me, she's not that special. His Eminence was asking me for my opinion about the style of the main door. I have to admit, this place certainly doesn't lack panache.
It's simply stupefying.
Oh,
nice
pity.
try.
No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends,
Horrible
do
laugh.
any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
To be put on Section 8.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Fuck.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
Oh, no.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat. Very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer. So don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
I'm gonna learn about home. George Washington tell me
is more
anything.
important. Let's follow home.
I'll follow you, sir. Mr. Washington, I hope to speak with you at greater length on another occasion. Emily, please excuse me, but I would like to speak to Sir Holm. I shall see you later.
He about to get in him.
My friend, I hope our dear Giovanni is well.
The troubles in France have fatigued him, but he will recover slowly. Do not fear.
What kind of hurt is that?
He apologizes for remaining in Rome. The voyage was too much for him.
And right he was, too. The mildness of the Mediterranean, eh?
Oh, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? What?
Come, sit down and have something to eat, my friend. You look rather pale. Excuse me, sir. I have been neglecting my duty. I haven't introduced myself. Sir Gregory Holm, an old friend of Lord Mortimer's.
A real pleasure, sir.
You who must be well used to the court of France. How do you find this peaceful little haven?
Charming if I hadn't come here for disturbing reasons.
Ah, y'all
Yes,
niggas
I
weren't real.
heard the news. What a story.
Indeed. I wanted to ask you, would you have any information about the disappearance of my mother?
Very little, I'm afraid, my young friend. Your mother came at the invitation of Lord Mortimer. Then, one fine day, we couldn't find her anywhere.
That's it?
As I said, I don't know very much. Lord Mortimer had the entire area searched immediately. We found no clue as to her disappearance.
You sure?
But I am convinced that as soon as Lord Mortimer becomes available, he will explain the situation.
Thank you for your answers, Sir Home. But I beg your pardon. I get the impression I know you. Have we met?
Except in my dreams, of course.
Not that I remember, young man. Perhaps you are mistaking me for another member of the Chamber of Lords. What with the wig and the powder, it wouldn't be the first time.
No, you were definitely the one I saw threatening my mother.
Oh, yeah.
I thought... Never mind. It'll come back to me. Would you allow me one last question, sir? I don't want to take up all your time.
Please, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Could my mother have had a problem with someone during her stay here?
No, not at all. Your mother has always been charming company, and everyone got on very well with her.
Not even a servant?
Certainly not.
Everyone gets on well with the famous Sara de Ricci.
No!
Whoa.
Elizabeth!
Oh, somebody poisoned Milli Vanilli.
I should have insisted that you rest in your room.
Do you want me to call someone?
Call somebody to fix that hair.
I'd rather not get involved either.
Yeah,
Just sit there a moment. It'll pass. She's slowly recovering.
These fits of hers are quite worrying to see, but normally there are no consequences.
No consequences? Have you seen the state she's in? Can you tell me something about her? Who is this young lady?
Elizabeth Adams. She's come to the island for a course of treatment, to rest.
For a course of treatment?
That's right. Sea air can do wonders.
They did have some weird remedies back in the day.
Do you feel any better?
When did she arrive?
4 days ago.
Okay. My mother had already gone missing.
Are you all right, Elizabeth? You gave us quite a fright.
Take it easy, miss.
Let me... I just need to get back to my room.
Of course, my dear.
I need to really pay
Go
attention to these things.
You saw it, didn't you?
Pardon me?
I segni della bestia.
Yeah.
The sign of the beast. He's referring to the tattoo on her hand.
Oh, that.
Yes, Your Eminence. I saw it. I don't know what the young woman has been through, but she is marked for life.
It is the least one can say. You know the meaning, don't you?
Protection against the evil one.
It is a rare practice reserved for cases of possession, Louis. I have seen it during exorcism.
Gentlemen, it's getting late. It is time for everyone to go to bed. It has been a long day.
He said a light meal. Where the fuck the food at? Where your old ass
It's all the more delicate.
I'll see what I can do, but the case I'm on at the moment might well leave me with very few opportunities.
What y'all plotting over there?
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Boy, you know this is way too much.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
So, who was that young lady
Yo,
with you?
this shit is way too fast.
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
I wonder if Elizabeth Adams related to John Adams.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
We better not go in separate directions.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired.
Oh, he has that Freemason motherfucking
See you in the
thing.
morning. Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Look at George Washington shit.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Nah, bitch,
Good night.
You finna
See
see
you
me in
tomorrow.
about 20 minutes, bitch.
Oh,
Shower and get
man.
ready.
It's been quite a day. Right. Where is my room?
He's at the end of the corridor.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Yeah, her room right here.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Nah, I ain't finna do that.
Huh. That's me.
All right. Let's see who next door, just in case we hear something next door. Who big ass room is this? Okay, well, I'm gonna go in my. What's this? Wait, hold on. Menu. I got no points. Do I got points? Wait, this is my room, right?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Oh shit. Glad I didn't go in there. This is my room.
Huh. That's me. Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
I'm not gonna do it. He told me enough. I'm gonna leave the clothes.
Damn. Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother.
Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Let's see if I can pawn this shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is this all mine too? Bad ass bed. I bet that bitch hard too. Sleep horrible on that bed. think I did pretty good. All right. It's getting pretty interesting so far for me. Oh, what I'm doing about this time? Okay, the old man. That must be Lord Mortimer right there. Am I a servant?
Your turn?
Oh, that's him.
The servants are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
That's the girl that was sick.
Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, that's not him. Okay.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. And we have much to
He
discuss.
look like Napoleon.
One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this.
Wait, he mad.
Come, take a seat, my friend.
Somebody jealous. Well, I got this old ass print shirt on that's half tucked in.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
What is he doing? You got on white
I'm
and
coming.
you wiping blood on the white. Come on, bruh. Hold on.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case. Dear Monsieur de Richet,
The inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
You're gonna have to wait on me. I might not.
Devil's Thorn. The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his... Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch. Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room? Honey, the remedy of the gods. Pound. Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image Saturn devouring his son. Again? Saint Jerome and the Angel.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Yeah, you was.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
I bumped into her in the small salon before.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least, I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
I might need him.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Where's the fucking salon? I don't want you to know I'm running. Oh, shit.
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Okay.
Who do you think you are?
Forgive me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to.
That
Don't
bitch
hit me,
ugly.
please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer.
Well, guess what?
What should I do?
You filthy whore!
I apologize. Have mercy. Please have mercy. No! No!
She's alright.
I apologize. Nah, nah, nah. Mercy, have mercy. Nah, nah, nah. Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little respect.
There might not be young Christian.
Look, you dumbass. Are you deaf? She said she was sorry.
Call me that again.
I'm gonna keep quiet. Just a stall. Just a stall.
That's what I thought. Now get out! I have to deal with this dirty slut.
I can turn back around, right? That, well, I mean, just what if that's not the daughter?
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Yes, I found out many things.
Good.
Did Elizabeth give you any trouble?
Elizabeth? No. Well, you could have mentioned she was with a raving maniac, huh?
What do you mean?
She was with a Frenchman. He was about to beat her when I arrived.
What the devil are you talking about?
I thought he was gonna kill the poor girl.
Did you intervene?
I did what was necessary to give you enough time to search her room.
Good work, my friend. I knew that I could count on you.
So tell me, did you find any information?
Oh, yes. What I found is likely to upset you.
That's
What do you
not
mean
her.
by that?
Elizabeth is indeed the daughter of John Adams.
Why pass her off as dead?
I found her medical file. It appears that for many years, your mother was her personal doctor. From what I read, she behaved more like a butcher than a doctor.
What are you talking about?
Let him
I'm not
explain.
a child. What's going on here?
John believed that his daughter was possessed. He appealed to your mother to save her, but the treatment she inflicted on the poor child... My God.
Look, stop beating around the bush. What exactly did she do to her?
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
Ooh. Well, I'm her son. I mean, he's going to expect me to defend my mama.
My mother would never do something like that.
But she did. And with the blessing of the Order.
No, she wouldn't go that far. Prove it. Show me that file.
I left it in her room so as not to arouse suspicion.
My mother's not a monster.
I do not doubt that your mother meant well. But the techniques described in the file, it is pure torture.
I'm gonna give him this.
Please. I need some time alone.
I have seen some horrors in my time. But if what is written in these damn documents is true, be brave, my boy.
You know, you gotta kind of leave. You gotta leave them the impression that it's fucking you up, just so you know you can, you know, be on one side of the fence. Now, of course, me, I don't trust nobody on this damn game. So, I'm just diverting them in that kind of way. Wait, I need to go back to my room and go in that damn see what's in that box. Let's see if somebody don't. Can I go back in here? Oh, I can't go back in here. I'm gonna go back to my room and go open up that. Use the key to open up that thing now. Hopefully nobody stands in my way. Which they probably will. Is this my room?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Oh, that's my room right there. I knew it.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
You look sneaky, bruh. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Could have been worse. Let's say that Miss Adams will remember it for a couple of days.
What? Did you not intervene?
Of course not.
You saw me go
What
in
did
there.
you want me to do? That thug could have snapped me in half in 2 seconds.
So, you prefer to let that fragile young lady take a beating rather than risk getting slapped around a bit yourself? Mr. Derice, your mother would not have been proud of you.
Listen, next time it happens, join me instead of hiding behind the door. If you're gonna talk big, back it up.
You should be ashamed. I will pray for your soul, my son.
And I got the
My
letter.
son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
This is a test to see if I opened it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you.
So you gonna add it?
Give
and
me
put-
1 second, please.
You gonna add the name to give it back to me?
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah. I was right. He tried to see if it was open. Yeah, see? See how that worked out?
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
There's some creepy ass pictures, man. I think I did alright, man. Oh, I got 4, okay. Let me spread out the points. Let's see. Let's see, 1, 1, 1. Let's see, that's 2. Well, that's 3. Hold on. Alright, so that's 2, that's 2, that got 2, that got 2, that got 2. Alright, so let me put that one back on there. Let me make sure they all even. Alright. Damn, I didn't even shower or nothing like that. Boy, y'all some nasty motherfuckers. I don't care if I didn't do nothing. Got a shower, man. Them balls are sweaty. But that's just me.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
And then pretty much put on the same shit. Alright, so let's straight to the thing.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
The hell is that?
There's a note. Effects of Sarah de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Okay.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Oh, they ain't giving no bed and breakfast?
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
This is a secret passage. This motherfucker let out. Oh, this is a secret passage.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Found it. A faint sign of the Order. Barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Damn.
I'm not far from solving the puzzle. I must keep searching.
But they've been the big locks, have they?
Carmelite water.
Wait, what a Carmelite water at?
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
There's gotta be something outside, too.
Writing material.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Hey, how the fuck can I... I think I wasted that.
Dear Monsieur de Richet.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Yeah, because you definitely putting on the same shit. It's horrible.
Nothing.
There's definitely something outside. If they let us check out here.
Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
This room looks unoccupied. This room looks unoccupied.
Gotta be a clue right here. Look at this view. Beautiful view.
belfry, strobe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room. Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
I'm gonna comb the room one more time, do one more sweep. Man, I wonder where they get these big ass rugs from, man.
Writing material.
What is vigilance, man? There goes Julie right there. Vigilance right there. Golly, man. Pretty much my skills ain't kicking in. There goes Julie. I could have been up in that damn bookcase. So what the fuck am I supposed to do in the meantime?
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
That seems to be the only thing stopping us right now. That right there is stopping us. See, I can't. And I literally gotta sit here. Man, they would have figured it out.
I'm not far from solving the puzzle. I must keep searching.
If those things are stopping me right now, man, I'm gonna see what I need to do, man. Oh, hold on. I think I. Hold on. Let's see if I can find a little quote unquote help. Bear with me. They have none. I was looking for cheats for this game. Alas, they don't. I looked this whole room, man. This entire room.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Which is that right there. It's fucked up, man. Those two things, the only thing stopping me, well, technically three because of the writing.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Wow. I'm having a feeling I picked the wrong thing, man.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
If I ain't figure this out fast enough, man, I'm gonna stop it and then resume it when I find what I need to find. Because me walking around here is not what that is. I would think to come out here because might find something out here.
A priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room. This room looks unoccupied. This room looks unoccupied.
So can I get in it? Yeah, I'm gonna stop it right here, and I'm gonna figure it out, and then I'm gonna come back, cause there's no use of seeing me walk around in the same places every damn time. So I'm gonna end it right here, and you know, we're gonna continue this in a little bit.